Trump denies not having any ties with Russia. Please stay tuned and watch till the end. Before we continue, please take a moment and hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell for updates. Thanks. Rudy Giuliani's former aide Lev Parnas accused former President Donald Trump of working with Russia and said it was clear, the Associated Press reported on Sunday, March 31, 2024. Parnas, a Ukrainian-American businessman who worked with Giuliani to disclose information about the Biden family, was convicted in 2021 of fraud and campaign finance charges and sentenced to 20 months in prison. As Donald Trump continues his campaign for the 2024 elections, his campaign announced plans to bring 2016 presidential candidate Paul Manafort to the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee in July. Manafort was convicted of financial fraud in 2019 as part of an investigation into collusion with Russia during the 2016 election, and his conviction in that case was waived by Trump in 2020. It's not entirely clear what role Manafort will play in the 2024 campaign, the conversation being regularly reported. On Saturday, former Trump lawyer Michael Cohen appeared on YouTube for the podcast Mea Culpa for X, formerly Twitter, with Lev Parnas as a guest. He posted the video on video. On the podcast, Cohen asked him, "Do you think Trump is working with the Russians to spread fake news, bad news?" "That is obvious," Parnas replied. He added, "They are still giving the same message, Russia." Trump's inner circle still defends this. Not only that, but now Paul Manafort is also involved. It is a direct link to the Kremlin. Just because he spent a year in prison does not mean that these relationships are over. Quote, Trump continues to deny any ties to Russia. Contact these allegations, including the Mueller investigation, and Russia. Parnas' comments came in response to the House Judiciary Committee's latest criticism of Trump's misrepresentations about the Biden family in its Republican-led investigation into first President Joe Biden last week. "The American people were lied to by Donald Trump, Rudy Giuliani and many others in the government and media," Parnas said in his statement. "They made up lies to deceive themselves because they knew they were weakening our country. The only information about the Biden family in Ukraine comes from one place, Russia and the Russian ambassador." Quote, this follows recent controversial comments from Trump, who has been criticized on both sides of the political spectrum for suggesting he would support Russian aggression against NATO members who do not comply financially. "I said, you didn't pay, so you owe money, is there? I actually want them to do whatever they want to do. You have to pay. You have to pay your bills." There are some concerns that Trump's debts have increased due to legal problems. They fear that he may release it. "It is easy for foreign countries, especially Russia." National Security Advisor and former Justice Department head Mary McCord discussed this concern with Simone Sanders Townsend in an interview on MSNBC's Weekend and talked about the potential national security implications of Trump's finances. "Yes, we talk about how difficult it is for him to give this nearly $500 million contract, but there are a lot of people who want him gone. Some of them might be Russian oligarchs, some of them are Americans," he said. McCord also stated that Trump's close relationship with Russian President Vladimir Putin indicates that other countries may view the possibility of Trump returning to the presidency as a time to attract Trump's attention. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment. Thanks.